That night, my world was turned upside down in a way I never could have imagined. After 2 decades of marriage, raising two amazing kids, and believing I was living a life of love and stability, everything unraveled in a single moment. I had come home earlier than usual, completely unaware that my reality was about to change forever. As I stepped into our bedroom, I caught sight of my wife's expression, so firm, so unshakable, that it stopped me cold. Was she getting ready for a simple weekend trip? Or was I standing at the edge of a betrayal that would rip apart everything I thought I knew? Before I share the details, I have to ask, are you truly ready to hear the truth? If you don't want your perspective on relationships turned upside down, you may want to brace yourself. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, where I bring you real stories and lessons from people who've endured life-altering experiences like mine. Share your thoughts about these shocking moments in the comments, and if you'd like to support me, please don't forget to like this video. My name is Bill Miller, and when all of this began, Lori and I had just marked our 20th wedding anniversary. We first met back in college and got married shortly after graduating. Over the years, we were blessed with two wonderful daughters, Kelly and Erin. Kelly had just started her first semester at college, while Erin was preparing to graduate from high school. Only 6 weeks earlier, we had dropped Kelly off at the state university she chose. Erin was considering the same school for the following year. Like most sisters, they bickered often, but their connection was undeniable. With Kelly away, though, the house felt emptier. We were proud of her, of course, but adjusting to her absence wasn't easy. I worked as a partner at a major accounting firm, while Lori had taken a supervisor role at a construction materials company. Even though her college degree was in English, her career had led her down a very different path in business. Financially, we were in a strong place. Our home was beautiful, we had new cars, and we enjoyed a comfortable lifestyle. But I didn't realize how much Kelly's departure had affected Lori. Over the past few weeks, she had grown distant, though I hadn't pressed her on it. That Friday, I decided to surprise her by leaving work early. With Erin away at a school camp for the weekend, it was just going to be the two of us. I thought it was the perfect opportunity to reconnect, maybe with a romantic dinner, maybe to rekindle what had started to fade. I could sense something was off, but instead of confronting it, I wanted to fix it quietly, with love. When I pulled into the driveway, I noticed Lori's car already in the garage. She must have left work early too. Walking inside, I called out, "Honey, I'm home." "I'm here," she replied. I headed to the bedroom and found her standing at the mirror, applying makeup. She wore the black dress I'd given her for Christmas, along with the pearl necklace I had carefully chosen for her. But beside her sat an open suitcase, half filled with clothes. My heart sank. The romantic evening I had envisioned vanished instantly. Something far different was unfolding before my eyes. "Are we going somewhere?" I asked, my voice unsure. "You didn't mention it, but I can get ready fast." "Where are we headed?" The anticipation drained from me as I waited for her reply. Lori lowered her gaze and spoke softly but firmly. "Bill, I'm sorry. I'm going on a date this weekend. I wasn't going to tell you, but since you came home early, I owe you the truth." Her words echoed in my mind like a thunderclap. A date? How could those two words, marriage and date, possibly belong in the same sentence? For a moment, I thought it had to be some cruel joke. "A date? What do you mean? We're not in an open marriage, Lori. How could you possibly do this to me?" My voice shook with shock and pain. She stayed calm, almost detached. "Bill, it's just for the weekend. Ever since Kelly left, I've felt lost. This is like therapy for me. I need time to figure things out. But I'll be back Monday morning, the same Lori. Nothing will change." Her explanation chilled me to the core. "Lori, this is insane. How long has this been happening? Who is this man? Are you having an affair?" I demanded. "No," she answered quickly. "This isn't an affair. We've only met for lunch a few times. That's it. It's just a fling, nothing more. A one-time thing. He's married too, he has kids. I don't want this to come between us. It's only for the weekend." Please try to understand. That word, understand, lit a fuse inside me. A word that burned like fire, fueling my anger. How could she ask me to understand this? How could anyone defend a betrayal like that? So, you honestly believe that spending the weekend with another man will somehow help our marriage? I asked, my voice low, trembling with disbelief. Her reply was steady, almost defiant. Yes, I need to feel young again. Beautiful. Alive. This is something I have to do. I want you to give me this weekend as a gift, and I need you to understand. I'll come home Monday, and everything will be back to normal. Nothing will change. In that instant, the woman in front of me no longer felt like the Lori I had loved for years. She seemed like someone else entirely. A stranger. My thoughts scrambled for words, for reason, but nothing came. Finally, after a long breath, I spoke. If this is really what you're set on doing, then it's your choice. But hear me, until your Uber arrives, you still have time to change your mind. And while you're gone, keep your phone on. That's only for your safety, nothing more. Lori hesitated, then gave a small nod. All right, she said. But promise me, you won't follow me or try to ruin this. I promised, though inside I was breaking apart. A storm raged within me. Her decision had pushed our lives onto a road we could never come back from. And deep down, I already knew what my first step forward would be. As she packed her suitcase and waited for her ride, I sat in silence, torn between wanting to stop her and refusing to lower myself any further. I let her go. When the Uber pulled up, she picked up her bag and walked out without a single glance back. Lori was gone. I grabbed my phone, heart pounding, 1,000 emotions colliding inside me. This was the beginning of something new. There was someone I had once cared for, someone I never pursued because of my loyalty to Lori. Sarah. It was time. Hi, Sarah. It's Bill, I said, my voice shaking but determined. Her voice on the other end was warm, familiar, pulling me back to a time long past. Bill, it's been years. I've wondered how you've been. I told her everything. Lori's choice. The weekend. The betrayal. How I couldn't keep living in this marriage. For a moment, silence. Then she asked softly, "What do you need from me, Bill?" I drew a long breath. Sarah, I once promised you, if my marriage ever ended, I'd call. Well, here I am. I'd like to see you tonight. I need someone to talk to. Without hesitation, she agreed. I drove to her house, and when she opened the door, her gentle smile calmed the storm inside me. We talked late into the night, about Lori, about my pain, and about the bond Sarah and I had always shared but never explored. As the hours passed, I realized something I had buried deep. I didn't just want one night with Sarah. I wanted a future. That weekend with her filled a hollow space in me I hadn't even known existed. When Lori walked out that night, I thought I'd lost everything. But instead, I had been freed. On Sunday, Lori returned. She stepped inside with a confidence I didn't recognize, her eyes bright. See? Nothing's different. I'm still me. I came back. But she couldn't see it. Everything had changed. For me, the shift was irreversible. Even as part of me tried to hold on to the love I thought I had, my heart rejected it. I listened as she spoke, but I felt distant, detached, almost as though I were watching her from outside myself. When she finished, I didn't hesitate. Lori, I said, this weekend opened my eyes. Our marriage is over. I'm not saying I can't forgive you, but I can't stay in this relationship. Tomorrow, I'm filing for divorce. Her expression shifted in an instant, from relief to fear, then to shock. She broke down, begging me to reconsider. But my mind was set. The divorce was quick and fair. I explained it to our daughters, Kelly and Erin, urging them to keep loving their mother despite her mistakes. In time, everyone found their footing in this new reality. As for Sarah and me, we fell in love, truly in love. A few years later, we married and had 2 beautiful children together. I also grew close to her son, Jacob, and he became family to me. Looking back now, I see it clearly. That weekend was the turning point. What felt like the worst betrayal became the start of the best chapter of my life. Lori lost me through her choices, but in losing her, I found the love I was meant to have. Thank you for staying with me through this story. I'll see you in the next episode of Revenge Story Dimes. Take care of yourself and hold tight to the ones you love.